Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to episode 10 of The Hunter, Call of the Wild with me. We're still here in Runache, in the Layton Lake District. We are, well, I've been doing some of the quests, I've been doing some of the missions since episode 9. And you're going to see me complete some of those missions in the footage that I'm going to be editing into this video. I do need to clarify a few things before that footage will be rolled out, and that is that the game has received another update this week to patch 1.26, which features the majority of changes the devs tried to implement in patch 1.25. Without necessarily the breaking of all the other stuff that they did with that patch. Now, when that patch dropped, I didn't update initially. So the footage you will see in this video was filmed basically with me playing the game with the update not installed, with Steam set not to update the game unless I chose to do it, and also with me playing in offline mode to guarantee that the game wouldn't be able to update. Now, the problem with playing this game in offline mode, or without the latest updates, is that it tends to cause some glitches and some issues. The most common one being a lot of your DLC content, anything added by the DLCs, is basically excluded from you.
Close to where you're at right now.
You can't access the DLC. You can't access the DLC reserves. You can't access your DLC weapons, things like that. So it meant that some, like my duck hunting shotgun, I couldn't access. I didn't have that. My 22 rifle, that disappeared from my inventory. So yeah, it was a bit buggy and glitchy, and I also encountered some issues actually then when I was playing the game. Some noticeable sort of weird things occurred where when I killed animals, their bodies would completely spaz out and they'd die in really funny sort of positions and look totally gimpy. I also encountered a couple of instances where I found animals that seemed to be frozen or stuck. They wouldn't move. Basically, they wouldn't move, even though they would look like they were walking and talking and stuff. They were kind of trapped in one spot. So, yeah, it was a bit gimpy the other day when I played. So I have updated this bit that I'm recording now is on patch 1.26. I haven't played any of the game yet with this patch in, but what I wanted to do was just give you that heads up so that when you see the footage that I'm about to show you, you don't think the game is completely and utterly stupid. It was just because of the fact that I was trying to avoid updating, and I think I created my own problems using the methods I was using to avoid updating the game. So anyway, let's skip ahead now, and I'm going to show you some footage of me completing a couple of the missions I had to do with the bear, just finding bears of 3 different colours and fur types, and shooting a Blacktail Deer from 200 metres, and some of the other stuff I did the other day to get footage for episode 10, because obviously this is the last time we're going to be on this reserve. Next video I'm going to be going to a different reserve, starting out a new game starting on a new reserve. Whatever you do not hit new game in the menu, because that totally breaks everything and deletes all your progress. Use the reserve menu. Go to the map, toggle H to bring up the reserves, and use that to switch reserves. Do not use new game from the main menu. Right, anyway, let's skip to the footage. Okay, so what I'm trying to do at this moment in time is shoot and down a deer from 200 metres for that quest we've got at the bridge, and I came across these deers which are seriously gimped out, I think, for lack of a better term. Like I say, I was running the game offline, and there's some instances where animals get stuck or don't pathfind properly. But anyway, hopefully I've completed that quest. Okay, just before I harvest the 2 deer I hopefully managed to shoot from 200 meters, we'll harvest this guy who was hiding in the bushes near to where I shot the 2 other deer from 200 meters. And his friend, there's his friends over here too. Now I can find him or her. She's in the trees here. She was another one hiding in the trees. And I was able to take her out with an arrow too. There's the 2 I killed with my 200 meter shots. I don't know why the bodies seem to be glitching out a bit at the minute. Today, I don't know why that is. Female. But we'll go and have a look. So hopefully one of these 2 should have completed the mission for me. Flash right along. 217 meters, 54. Oh no, they're not going to count, are they? Because these are white-tailed deer, they're not blacktail. Ah. Well, ain't that sod's law? Come to the area hoping to find the animals I needed, and instead, what do I get? Flipping white-tailed deer, not blacktail. Well, isn't that a bit of a kick in the teeth? I don't see or sense any other animals in the area, but I will keep having a look around and see what I can find. Okay, I think I'll actually manage to spot a black-tailed deer the right distance. I kind of need to get into a position where I can see it, where I'm not obscured by trees. There it is. In fact, I'm going to switch to mouse and keyboard for this. I've been playing with the controller for the last couple of hours, but I feel a shot like there needs, when I quit pressing the wrong freaking buttons. Okay, I'm going to assume we got that. It took off running. Now, I also heard some calls. Come down here a bit, because there was some male calls as well from somewhere, and I'm wondering where they are. Let's see if I can move into a better position. Because ideally, if I could take out a couple more deer, increase my chances. I did find some blacktail. As I say, I've literally come all the way back to the rope bridge. You. Too late, missed it. I could have sworn there were some male deers. Could have sworn there was some male blacktail in this area somewhere. I heard a call, and it wasn't too far away. Maybe my gunshot scared them off. What have we got over there? We've got a moose. Oh well. Chances are... I scared them away. What we can do is go and see if we can find our blacktail deer. See how far I've come back from where I shot those whitetail. And we'll go and see if we can find our dear friend. Got some bear tracks too. That could be useful. We'll be back for that because I'm still trying to find the different fur types in the game. Let's have a look. Right, it would appear that we killed the deer. Or at least I'm hoping we killed it. The area has turned a bit purpley. And it's probably a good job we found it when we did, because I'm very low on bullets. Where's the... Did I not spot it? I'm sure I spotted it. Did it? Ah, it's up here, look. It's dead. It's dead. It didn't get very far. I don't know why they're all gimped out. Flesh, pelvis, and intestines from 201.93 meters. So we nailed it. Those are my favourite towers. I usually down at least one every time I'm in one. What's that about? Travel to High Lake Swamps, harvest 2 white-tailed deer down from a hunting stand. Where's High Lake Swamps? Get out all the way over there it wants me to go. To get 2 white-tailed deer down from a hunting stand. Okay. Right, well at least we completed the mission was on. What I need to do is this one. And I'm going to stay in this area because I've got 2 or 3 bears. So I'm going to see if I can find some more bears. Okay, I believe, or at least I'm hoping, I think I may have spotted the bear that I need. I do believe it's that one there. That should be it. Some are more aggressive than others. Try using a blind. So we spotted 3 brown bears. Black bears, should I say, with different fur types. Travel to Hope's camp in Beaumont and harvest wildlife down from a ground blind. Okay, so that's the new one. Got Hope to do, so he wants us to go up to the High Lake Swamps. We still need to get that white-tailed deer down from at least 75 metres away in Beaumont Lake. Travels to Hope's camp in Beaumont, harvest wildlife down from a ground blind. Yeah, still got to go to Chila and hunt the 2 coyotes. And we need to go to Beaumont to get some poo. Oh, I had a kill shot lined up and everything, and I didn't have enough bullets because I've had to come back all the way here. I come back here. I was previously in this area. This is where I downed, obviously, the rope bridge, where I down the Blacktail Deer. I was then looking for bears up here, but then I realised I was being a bit foolish because I hadn't got any bullets. So if I got close enough to a bear to identify one, I was going to be in trouble. What else have we got? Right, this is where we start getting some perks. Do we want to draw the line on the tracks? Yes, we will. Right, let's have a look then. Probably got him. Right, anybody else out there running about, making a name for themselves? Texas hot shot through the ass. Right. There's a lot of good drinking zones and need zones in this area. So we're going to go and have a look at what we've harvested anyway. I'm doing well now on obviously the XP's front, and because I've been killing lots of animals, let's go and look at the hunting log. Latest harvests. This is today. Unfortunately, it doesn't have everything on here. Got a bunch of rabbits. Got some white-tailed deer. I've got some blacktail. Got 2 black bears. Quite a few black-tailed deer again. So, yeah, doing quite well. Doing quite well on the old hunting today. which means I'm now sitting pretty on 73,000 cash. And level 18, so almost up to level 20, which is what I want to be at when we move to a different reserve. And like I say, I will probably be doing some duck shoosting as well before we get too far into it. But anyway, let me go and harvest these animals and see what we have got. Okay, here's the deer we took a pot shot at. Flesh. Don't get no integrity, unfortunately, shooting Blacktail Deer with the 270. That's the wrong button, I think. Cool. Not seeing an animal. Let me go see if I can find the elk. Okay, I've brought you back because we went to find the elk, and that bear that I spotted to complete the previous mission, he was still here in the area, and he come and basically charging at me. So I shot him with my handgun. We got only flesh hit on the Blacktail Deer. Not a lot of points in that. But this thing I am very impressed by. Because this is a handgun shot. Flesh and brain. I got it in the brain. As it ran towards me, I managed to shoot it in the brain. And I managed to get 1,219 cash and 178 XP. Plus a decent bit of handgun. 53 handgun XP. Blacktail Deer over there somewhere. Okay, so we've got this point of interest over here, which I've located, which is here on Mount Kraken, just sort of southwest of the outpost, because I went up and claimed the lookout and downed a moose. So there's a bit more hunting pressure in that area. There's a couple more little bits and pieces I've got to do, but this one intrigues me a bit. It was here where I first laid eyes on him, October the 11th, 2015. Mr. Black. It was love at first sight. J. Trampfine. Who is Mr. Black? I wonder. I don't know. I'm intrigued. Who is Mr. Black? And why did you lay eyes on him? Seeing as it's Trampfine, I'm wondering, I'm guessing if it's going to be possibly a bear? As we are in Mount Kraken, which is pretty much bear country. We've got bear prints everywhere. Yeah, Mr. Black could be a bear, I'm guessing. Okay, so I just wanted to shoot a deer. I didn't realise there were so many bucks, though, as I would probably have gone for a buck. Oh well. Got a vital hit, and it helps level up my handgun skill. Blacktail Deer can be dropped with the 357 quite easily. And, yeah, it helps to get the handgun score up. Not carrying a bow currently in my loadout. which might have also been an easy way to drop the deer. Right, where did it go? There she is, down there, look. Down there. Warning call from a male blacktail. Might have a shot at one or two of them while I'm here. Ain't no harm in it, is there? Draw one or two in at this late hour in the day. Flash left, look, right. Okay, everybody, I've called you all back because, quite frankly, I've reached a point where I think I'm done and ready to move on. I have been doing a few missions off camera. I've done the investigate bears, a second visit, harvest free blacktail deer, tramp fine for a few samples of poo. I've done that. Did the Vuales Wildlife Patrol kill 2 coyotes? I've done that. Done Doc 1, Doc 2, Doc 3, we've done Doc 4 as well, which was travel to Hope's Camp in Belmont. Harvest wildlife down from a ground blind. That's the one I've just done. Harvest a black bear downed within 40 metres. We've done that as well. Because that was actually one and the same quest. Basically, those two I was able to do pretty much together. Because I was in that blind there and a bear come walking through here and I shot it through that window. So, done. And I've got to harvest one more brown bear, black bear, but like I say, I think we've done enough. I've kind of seen enough on this. It's given me story missions. I've got to travel all over the flipping map to try and find coyote, which, strangely, it doesn't actually mark on the map where I've got to go. It doesn't mark the regions. Lake District, I'm assuming, is probably here. Layton Lows, I'm assuming, is over here. Heighton Peaks, Southern Ridge, ain't got a clue where they are. So yeah, not very helpful. A couple of these missions doesn't really tell me anything. So yeah, I'm kind of done. I'm ready to go to the new reserve, I think, and try my luck. So I just basically wanted to record this. I've got to level 22. I know I said I wanted to be level 20 when I left this reserve, but I've made it to level 22 via a combination of killing lots of things and obviously doing missions. Fairly decent archery scores, pretty high. Shotgun score is obviously off the charts because we've been hitting ducks. My handgun score is slowly coming up because I've been using that handgun a bit more. My longest shot is still 335 metres, that's not changed. Harvest, I'm now at 272 total animals harvested, which is pretty good. We've travelled quite a lot of distance. 2 artefacts, 15 sheds, 15 points of interest, 7 lookouts visited, 8 outposts, 25 structures have been built, 6 landmarks. We've done 13 side missions and 18 missions, and we've explored 18% of the reserve, which isn't a lot, but like I say, I want to go for a little bit of a change. Latest harvest, obviously the black bear was the last thing I harvested, which I shot and took down. So yeah, I'm kind of ready. That, I do believe, is a moose, or it was a moose, last time I was on this map. See if I can't get it to come into me. Go back in my blind. Out of the rain for a few minutes. Doesn't exactly give me a great shelter, does it? So yes, next video then in the series will see me going to a new reserve. And again, I've been checking the comments on the previous video. There hasn't been any. People haven't suggested what reserve to go to, which I asked, and unless people make some suggestions on this video in the comment section, I would be making the choice, and most likely I'll be going to the Medved Tiger. I'll be going to the snow map. The reason being, I want something that looks completely different to Layton Lows. And Hirschfelden, to me, perhaps looks a little bit too similar and has animals that are a little bit too similar to what we've already been hunting. So I'm probably going to go to Medved Tiger and probably do 10 videos or so on that reserve, and then following that probably go to the savannah, spend a few episodes on the savannah and see where we're at then. That'll probably take us up to about 30 episodes of Call of the Wild, which will probably be enough for, at a point where we can see whether they've released anything new for the game at that point, whether they've done any updates or patches or changes. I am now running version 1.26. I think I mentioned that. I have updated the game to the latest version to fix some of the issues. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all I wanted to bring you guys back for, just to basically end the video. Haven't really captured anything else, so yeah. Be sure to join me again in the next episode of Call of the Wild, where I will be going to a new reserve. And like I say, it's your chance to vote on it in the comments below. If not, I'll be making the choice. And if I make the choice, I'll be going to the Medved Tiger. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye for now.